See, I haven't done a vlog in quite a while, and just sitting here at my piano, trying to, get back in the swing of things. I figured somewhere in this condo is my talent, and I have to find it again. And thanks to Ben Caruth, I've found one of my favorite piano pieces of, well, almost all time. Certainly the last few centuries. A slight problem. I haven't played classical piano in about a year or so. A little rusty, and like I say, just trying to get the hang of it again. And it got me thinking, you see, I forgot. Why? Why on earth I stopped playing classical piano? See, I always thought that for someone obsessed with melody like myself, who enjoys the sound of a nice cello and violin, who likes a well-played classic rock guitar solo, who enjoys the sounds of an oboe, who loves the feel of a nice four-string bass, but originally trained on this lovely instrument right here, would ever abandon it for any reasons, or maybe not abandon it, but certainly tone everything down to a more bluesy rock feel. Now, I always thought that maybe it had something to do with the fact that this is a percussion instrument, which, sorry to say, was a well-kept secret from me up until I was in my, well, late into my RCM examinations. Something which I never finished, and recently had the ambition to challenge to get my performer's ARCT. I figure that, while I was warming up, and since Ben found this track for me, I might as well practice it and learn it. It's a beautiful piece. It's called To Xanarkand, by Nobuo Uematsu, composed for, of course, Final Fantasy X. And it wasn't until I stumbled across this incident on page 2. Gonna see if I can bring that chord in a little closer. Right there. That one that I'm shining the light on right now. That chord in the treble clef. Nothing too spectacular about it, really. It's just, B, D, G, B. Looks kind of simple on the page, and truly does sound, well, kind of beautiful. Just nice, crisp, and lovely chord to put in a pre-climax, I guess, in the sentence, or the musical phrase where it's most charged with the emotional build that's been stored up for the last page and a half. That chord, though, is kind of frightfully painful to play, and especially awkward to get into position for. See, I'll show you. Right there. There's that chord. Can you see it? Can you see it? Now, I don't have the largest hands in the world, and maybe I'm just a tiny bit paranoid. But the reason that I stopped playing classical piano is, well, because I watched The Truman Show. And I suddenly had this frightening realization that I'm part of a syndicated network comedy where people like Mr. Uematsu are the villains. And they would periodically throw curveballs like that my way, just to fuck with me. Because it's good for ratings to have the bad guy be proactive. They do things like that to just test my patience. Just getting into position for that kind of a chord is kind of hard, especially when you're used to simple, basic chord formations. And just simple runs on the left hand. I think Nobuo Uematsu right now is looking over my shoulder. And he's telling me to go fuck myself. Thank you.
The amazing gay heterosexual.